Hey everyone, this is Rachel, and today I'm here with a new scrapbooking process video. Thanks so much for joining me here, and I hope you enjoy. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome, and I would love it if you would become a subscriber. You can also click on the notification bell so you always know when I have a new video up. Alright folks, let's get going! Hey everyone, so I am here today and I'm going to be working on the telephone tag for the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. I am the last person in my group Artistic Arsenal, and so I am working off of this layout by Crystal, and I will put a link below to all of the people who've come before me. You should be able to see all of them because, as I said, I am the last one in my group. And so I'm going to be working off of crystals, so I haven't seen anybody else's layout. All I'm working from is crystals. So if you watch from the beginning of the first one and then watch all the way through, you can see the progression of how the scrapbook page evolved from the first person to the last person, which is me. So this is going to be super fun. I'm going to be working with a page kit I put together. It has a bunch of different papers from Felicity Jane, obviously all scraps. And then I have some Felicity Jane embellishments along with some Amy Tangerine embellishments and some, I believe these are word and phrase stickers from Studio Calico. So that is what I have going for my the stuff I'm going to be working with. I do have one 4x6 photo, which obviously is a little bit different than what Crystal had, but I thought these paper choices went well with what was with what Crystal had going on in her layout. So I'm going to go ahead, get you guys put on fast forward. Don't forget to check out all of the other ladies in our group, plus all of the other, there are 2 other YouTube telephone tag groups going on. So I think I'm going to try to put the first person in each of those in the description box below as well. If I forget to do any of that, just drop me a comment and let me know, and I will fix it, because I sometimes will forget once I go ahead to do that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys put on fast forward. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome. So let's get going. So I've got all my things here, and I'm just double checking the B-sides because I've learned that quite often I will go to add glue to the B-side and be like, oh, I actually prefer that. So a lot of times you'll see me, especially when it comes to scraps, just kind of flip over just on the off chance I prefer the B-side. So what I'm doing is I'm trimming off the branding strips for the ones that still have them attached, and then I'm going to go ahead and use my ruler to tear especially this larger pink tone-on-tone Art Deco design in about inch long-ish pieces. Going off of Crystal's layout, she had the several strips of the same pattern paper, but just delineated by that that tear. So I decide I want that tear to be in my pink tone-on-tone stripe as well, and I've got just that little bit, and I'm like, oh, that would look really cute up at the top. So that's what I'm going to end up doing with that. I'm going ahead and ripping, I just have little pieces of this floral left, so I'm just ripping those in half, and I was just continuing ripping inchish pieces, and so I did go ahead and cut ahead to that. So I'm kind of just laying things out. I'm going to end up not having enough paper to cover my entire piece, and while I had been thinking I wanted a bit of the white cardstock to show up at the top, I realized I was going to need to add something in order to make up space for the entire thing. So I have some scraps that aren't the full 12 by 12, and I'm thinking about whether I want to have those be behind my photo. I'm not 100% sure on that, so I put it back down, and I think I'm just going to start working on building my base layer of ripped pieces of paper. And here's where I flip over that B-side and I decide rather than having the light pink scallop border, I'm going to have the dark pink scallop border instead. So I'm going to continue just gluing down these pieces of paper. I am going to cut ahead at some point. I'm basically just tucking each piece in above the next section. And then I'm going to use some washi tape to fill in some spaces where I just needed a little bit more pattern paper than I actually had. So that's what I ended up using the washi tape for. So you see here, I've glued down about half of my paper, and here's where I'm coming in with this washi tape. I have no idea who this washi tape is by. All of my washi tape was either given to me or it's so old I have no memory of it. So here I'm going to do a double width of this, and this just has obviously it's a hot pink, and then there's a small micro polka dot in either white or clear. I don't remember if it's white or clear, but it's one or the other. So that is all I'm doing here, and then I'm going to cut ahead once again to the end where I have then gone and glued down all of my paper, because it's basically in the exact same order it is right now. And what I have going on is the tiny little striped part at the top. You see I did one more layer of the washi tape, just another pop of that hot pink. So now I'm just going through with my art glitter clear glue and gluing down some little ends and bits that I didn't get the first time round. And then I'm thinking about adding in this extra piece of floral that it didn't go the full 12 inches. So I thought, oh, I can put it behind my photo and have it stretch. And then I think, you know what? I think I like it better as kind of just behind my photo. And here's once again where I turn that pink piece of paper over, and I like the darker pink rather than the lighter pink, and I decided to use that little floral strip as a grounding piece at the bottom of my papers behind my photo. So I'm putting my photo slightly higher than Crystal had hers. Obviously, I'm not doing an exact copy of Crystal's layout. I have to work with what my design style is as well as what works for my layout. So for me, it worked better having my photo be more in the center of the left-hand side rather than lower. I added 2 of those banners and 1 of the clear stickers. The banners are from Felicity Jane. The clear stickers are all from Amy Tangerine. I added that little mini flare. That is from Felicity Jane, I believe. And now, so these clear stickers are, as I said, Amy Tangerine. I just thought that Too Funny worked quite well. And then the word and phrase stickers are from Studio Calico, and they say, LOL cats, you've got to be kidding me right now. And then, oh, sugar, I don't remember what the third one says, but I'm pretty sure you can see it in one of the close-up photos at the end of the layout. So I'm working on my title now, and I'm using some Amy Tangerine Alex in pink foam. So if you're wondering what on earth my cat is doing, this is Miss Xanthi, and we were having an oil delivery, and when she hears noises outside, she sits back on her hind legs and kind of peers out the window so she can't be noticed. And it's just kind of funny because she's kind of like, I'm interested in seeing what's going on out there. However, I don't actually want to be noticed in case it's something dangerous and it could come kill me. So my title is going to be, What is that? Because every time they deliver oil, she's like, oh my God, what is going on out there? All right, so I'm finishing up my embellishing by adding these enamel dots I had added to the page kit I had put together originally. And then I went into my little sequin container and I added these flat sequins that are from, I got these as a gift from some friends. And for those of you who are a longtime watcher of me, I am a recent convert to the sequin phenomenon. I used my clear glue and then my Marvy jewel picker, and that is what makes sequins workable for me. They show up a little purple on the video and in the photo, but in real life they are the same hot pink that my washi and the darker pink is. Alright, make sure you check out all the other ladies on the video hop, and everything is in the description box below. Aha, remember this. That's what that third one said. Alright folks, thank you guys so much for joining me here today. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be great. Have a lovely day, and bye!